of all, welcome to this open day. I'm very happy to welcome you here as the coordinator of the master. I'm Anna Moretti from the Venice School of Management. And so today we will have a very short introduction of our institution and organization, and just a couple of words about the master. Then from previous experience, we think that the best thing to present you this opportunity is to let our former students to speak for ourselves. So we will have 3 different presentations from 3 alumni that I thank them for being here. And then we will go into the details, let's say organizational details of the teaching schedule. So let me start introducing you our institutions, as I said. And this master is hosted by the Venice School of Management. We're very proud to say that we recently were accredited with the Ciset certification that's granted to just 1%, the top, let's say 1% of business schools in the world. And together with our long-lasting research center at Foscari University, that's the Ciset. So we, together with our expertise, we think that we are putting together a very outstanding teaching experience here. Of course, we are within the realm of the Venice Foscari University that's placed first in the QS World University ranking for specifically hospitality and leisure studies. So let me say that, okay, it's at the university level, but still this positioning is thanks to us, to our master, and to our teaching programs that we do together. The industry, as we always stress, the tourism industry, I think if you're here, let's say, wondering if this could be your word, somehow you're passionate about the industry. That's really a passion-led one. But we are very happy to see that our master offers really huge opportunities to our alumni and to our students, to undergraduates, because we have a selection of partners that's very broad, and especially I want to stress the fact that it's very transversal. As you can see, we have a very short list here, but our network of firms really it's spread from the hospitality to the transportation to the events to the intermediation industry. I mean, many different sectors that we're used to work with. And as you can see from some of the brands that are named here, really top level. We have a 92% of employment rate within the 6 months of graduation. So the Master Ciset is usually a kind of certification of your possibility to enter the industry with very interesting position very quickly after your graduation. It's a world of opportunities in a very fast-growing industry, but just to give you an idea, because sometimes we observe that it's difficult to grasp the variety that we have in terms of sectors within this industry. And so we have just a few here just to give you an idea of which kind of professions are out there for you after the experience with our Master in Tourism Innovation. As I said, reflecting our partner networks, we have different areas of specialization that we give to our students. So from the cultural events, festivals, sport events, so the events world as a whole, also touching the business world, to the intermediation world with the OTAs, to the different tour operators or online marketplaces, or the hospitality sector with hotels, property management, luxury hospitality, very growing, fast-growing sector nowadays. But then we have also specialty that comes also from our location here in the Veneto region with the winemakers and canteens, the farmhouses, the wine tours and routes, to the service, let's say, let's say, the very digital world, how the marketing, the AI-based systems and automation, that's a very interesting dynamic world nowadays in the industry that's really affecting it. And then we have also this word that's very close to the Venice specialty in terms of research and teaching that we do here at the Venice School of Management that looks at the public sector, guys, because it's sometimes very I mean, in other business schools, you won't find the same thing, but here we have this long-lasting expertise on working also looking at the public sector. And that's the same we do within our master, looking at tourist boards, destination management organizations, or other kind of specialties. Then we have the world of certifications, consultancies, transportations. So really a world of opportunities, as I was saying. But now it's time for me to leave the floor, first of all, to Federica, the soul of this master, from the Ciset point of view, who will introduce our alumni that are here with us to share their experience, both on the professional side and on the master side. So, Federica, I leave you the floor and thank you again to our guests.
Yes, thank you very much. Yes, we are three people here who can represent a part of the world of opportunities that we described before, and we are very lucky today because we have three different kind of careers. Different kind of backgrounds as well, and different kind of in different kind of businesses. So you will have the opportunity to see very different jobs and very different kind of businesses. Some of them maybe you never thought about it as a tourist kind of businesses. So we will start in a reverse way in terms of classes, and we start with the younger one, who is Riccardo Zanella, and Riccardo attended the master program in 2022, 2023, if you get it right. Is right? So it's very recently, and I'll let him tell you more about his experience. He started with the training at the hotellerie on a big international chain. Hotel chains, and then he started to work, and especially as a startup manager in a way for Campus, which is a very peculiar kind of hospitality, but which is, however, growing very fast in the last year. So, please, Riccardo, the stage is yours.
Thank you very much, and hello to everyone. I'm Riccardo Zanella, and I'm currently working for Fondazione Campus. Who's Fondazione Campus? Fondazione Campus is a company who is managing hybrid hotels. So are buildings that can have guests like students, so long stay as well as a short stay. Right now, I'm busy opening new buildings. I'm developing the market of the city of Padua. I opened one building last year, 230 beds, and this year I will open another one of 350. I'm also managing all the staff of the city. Right now we have 900 beds with 560 rooms in the city of Padua, counting in total 4 buildings plus apartments. My job consists in developing the city as well as managing all the aspects of the buildings. I'm managing everything from suppliers to HR, to prices and budgeting. So it's a kind of job where you never get bored. In a way, I love my job, and right now I'm looking to do also more, like to go international. I hope to get international in a few years. We are also France, Spain, and Germany will be the next. So it's a really vibrant moment. What's the good thing about this new hybrid kind of hospitality? Uh, I believe hospitality will be always more hybrid in the future, and I think I'm in the right place where I can express my philosophy about the business that we perform every day. And thanks to the master gave me the basis to go forward and to walk on my path. The solid background that gave me was about for sure the studying that I did at the master was essential for what I've become and I'm becoming, and you just need to not be curious and to work hard and uh, uh,
Riccardo, we are losing you.
to
Sorry,
realize.
the connection is a little unstable. Riccardo?
It's
Sorry, we can't hear you anymore.
Because he's in Albania, so I guess that connection is not that good at the moment.
Okay, maybe, I think Riccardo was pretty much wrapping up, stressing the relevance.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Now we can. Yes.
Sorry.
No problems.
No, we lost you again. We lost you again. Yes, but well, maybe I summarize maybe a little bit the background, Riccardo's background, just to let you know where he's coming from. His degree was in languages for international politics, so not starting from tourism right away.
Sorry. I'm sorry. It's the bad thing about going on air. Sorry. Just to close my interview, I'm really happy you invited me today, and I hope I gave you a glimpse of what can be studying for this brilliant master. I want to thank you, everyone, and I'm sorry I have to interrupt. I have another call now. So I hope if I was useful, and thank you very much for inviting me.
Okay,
Thank you,
Riccardo, if
Riccardo.
they have
Thank you,
questions,
Riccardo.
maybe we will pass it to you.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
if we can share your contacts, and if someone has questions for you and to ask directly, can we?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you very much.
Absolutely. I will be more than happy to answer you. Thank you very much. Have a nice day to all of you, and good luck with everything. Goodbye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay, as I was saying, Riccardo then comes from language international politics, and then he started his career in an hotel chain, B&B Hotels. Before then, as a trainer, he stayed there for 1 year, I think, after the training, 1 or 2 years, and then he started working with this kind of hybrid kind of hospitality, just to let you understand what's the path, what a possible path can be. Next one is Francesco La Pietra. Francesco has attended the master some years ago, 2008, 2009, coming from a background in international and diplomatic sciences as well, something similar from to Riccardo, if I remember correctly. And then has a very consistent career in the in the business where he started as for his internship, and he grew within this together with this business because it was a small hotel chain, and it became bigger and bigger and bigger throughout this last year. So please, Francesco, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Federica. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Francesco La Pietra. As Federica told you, I completed the master program in 2009 in Ciset. I also had the opportunity to do the double master with the Vilnius University. There was a partnership in 2009 and also in 10 probably, and also I had the opportunity to have a double master degree. I started, as mentioned, in the international economics diplomats, and then I started to work into the bank sector. Then I decided to leave it because I did not like it very much, and so I decided to attend the master program in Ciset and Ca' Foscari University because I was very attractive on the sector, on the opportunities, on the opportunity to work in a sector that offers experience, and was something that was attractive me a lot compared to the bank sector. Anyway, I started in 2009 in H&H Hospitality as an internship during the master program. H&H was a very small and local company in 2009. Now H&H Hospitality is probably the biggest Italian white label operator. Basically, we run 20 hotels in Italy, more than 3,000 keys, 13 cities, and we, as white label operator, our approach is to work with international brands. So our properties are branded with some of the biggest hotel chain in the world. We have 6 hotels with IHG, 2 Crown Plaza, 2 Hotel Indigo, 2 Voco. We have 2 hotels with Hilton, 2 DoubleTree, 1 in Rome and 1 in Trieste, and we are going to open other 3 hotels with Hilton in the next few years. Other 2 DoubleTree and 1 Hilton Garden Inn that we are going to open next year with in the Bergamo airport. And also we operate with the Best Western. We have 4 Best Western in tier 2 destination. Next year we are going to open a new hotel, a brand new hotel in Milan, in the city center of Milan, that will be branded M Gallery Collection by Accor. And in the next few years, 2 years more or less, we are going to open a Radisson Collection in Turin city center. We also discussing with Marriott to open other hotel with them. So we are very open in terms of opportunity to franchise the property with all the biggest brands. And this is one of the, I think one of the best opportunity to work in a white label company. White label means that H&H is not a B2C brand. You don't see any H&H brand in no one of our property. You can see Best Western, DoubleTree, Voco, Hotel Indigo, and etc. And so one of the best point of being a white label means that you can bring from the international brands some capabilities, some standards, and you can mix them in order to also improve your capabilities. You can bring the biggest elements from the biggest strengths from Hilton, the biggest strengths from IHG, and so on. In H&H, after, as I mentioned, starting as an internship, I grew a lot also with the company because in 2009 the company ran 3 hotels here in Veneto region. Now we cover all Italy, I grew a lot because actually I am the chief procurement officer and also the responsible of group financial controlling of the company. And I am also the head of business development. So I run numbers in order to understand if some project and opportunities are suitable for our development strategy. So I have to mix financial competence, commercial competence. So my business day is very busy, but it's something that I love because I love the opportunity to also to grow me and to see how my capabilities, my competence are critical in order to make our company growing. Consider that also the fact that in our company we have 2 private equity partners. One of them is Fondo Italiano di Investimento, that is the Italian private equity fund. The other one is Eulero Capital, that is Milan club deal where lots of important Italian family invest. So we have also to report data to them in a very, consistent way because we have some institutional shareholder. So it's something that is very interesting. So I'm at disposal for any further question you have.
I'll start with a question. I'll ask you, within the company, which were your steps to get where you are now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, basically,
you were responsible for quality at some point.
Yeah. I started into the as a internship into the marketing department. I consider that when we started, we were probably in the HQ, we were less than 10 people. Everyone now big open space. Now we are 90. So I started into the marketing department. I had also the opportunity to have the former and the current CEO as a tutor. That means that when you have the CEO as a tutor, you have to work a lot, but you can learn a lot. You can have some autonomies, responsibilities, but it means that when you work in this way, you can learn a lot in a very quick way. So when I started in the marketing department. I remember that in 2009 there were no spider site that monitor the brand reputation. So I did the Excel file in order to analyze which were the main reviews, the main score of each hotel, and I have to create some report, everything with Excel. And then I move for a short period into the procurement sector, and then I had the opportunity to start in the financial department. So I started to set up the first reporting schedule, and due to the fact that we started to work with the private equity fund, I also to be very focused on improve this reporting because our equity partner need that there were financial stakeholder needed some consistent data, and so I need to set up this reporting, and then I had the opportunity to grow a lot also in the business development because I had some competence on the sector and and also on the commercial side, and so I mixed them, and I was able to support the CEO and the board member in order to take decision on the capability to take or no some opportunities comes from the market.
Very much. I think that just Francesco gave us an insight on how complex is the world of hospitality once you put your your head a bit in there. Funds, white label companies, brands, how all this mixes up, and how a career can be very varied, even within the same company. If you grow with a company, if you have questions, raise your hands and we open up your mic, or write in the chat. Francesco needs to leave quickly, so if you have questions specifically for him, just ask directly or raise your hands. What you think? In the meantime, we pass to Brian Gibboni, attended the master program.
Okay, I'm sorry, Federica, I have to leave now. So if there are some questions, please share with me and I will get back to you. Thank you,
Okay.
everybody, and good luck. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Francesco.
Bye.
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 Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
And okay, as I was saying, we are passing in the meantime to Brian Gibboni, who attended the master program in 2012, if I remember correctly. We changed sector, industry, not hospitality anymore, but this is more about intermediation. Brian started his career after the master program working for some Japanese tour operators, because he comes from Japanese languages and culture degree before the master program. And then he decided to move to the digital world from traditional organization, and then started his experience at Get Your Guide, where he is account executive for Northern Italy and Malta, a job that title that is all to discover what some people doing within OTA, which is all digital, and what is an account executive. So please, Tarian, the stage is yours.
Thank you so much, and thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure to share my experience with the master and also my career with all of you. I've been in this graduate's shoes in the past, and I know how confusing can be the work environment after you graduate. And I would say that the master has been a pivotal experience for me, because it changed the way I looked at things, and also it enabled me to also give find my way after many attempts in the travel industry that I liked so much. And yeah, basically, as Federica was saying, I graduated in Japanese. So at first I was trying to find the best way to translate my interest in cultures and languages as well in an international environment. And what I remember well after the master course, where I had the chance to see all the people that are working in the industry, as well as teachers and professors in tourism world, that maybe I wanted to not work for the hotel industry, and maybe I wanted to work for tour operators. And in the end, after consulting with Federica, but also with other people in the master, they told me, yes, you speak Japanese, so we have a contact working for a tour operator. And this was the first experience that I had working with a real tour operator. And yeah, it was amazing because I managed to see that my degree was can be put to good use, and also my knowledge in Japanese. I could use the skills that I had, and then after that, I changed many times. I changed to other tour operators, and I then planned tours in Japan. Working more in the sales part. And after COVID, it has been a tough time, but I managed then to get a certification as a travel agent and decide to change my life because I applied for Get Your Guide. That was, and it still is one of the leaders for the booking of experiences. The experiential tourism is right now at the peak. We see a lot of activities online, but 10 years ago, 15 years ago, it wasn't like this. It was more like hotels, flights. We're now one of the biggest leaders in the online booking of activities. And to work with this company that is based in Berlin is also very, very exciting because I get to talk with a lot of professionals around the world. We have 17 offices in many countries. I always push to every knowledge that I have to, usage of AI. We have a lot of AI tools right now that we are using, as well as talking with all the industries, so from tour operators to museums. And my job in a daily basis is to call suppliers that might be interested in joining Get Your Guide. So as any platform, they need to register, they need to sign to the website and then offer their activities. So we negotiate on the terms and conditions, and then we go online. And it's very exciting every time to see these museums that nobody before, maybe from Japan or from other countries, knew to go on Get Your Guide and become internationally bookable and findable. And this is my job right now. I'm really grateful that I have this opportunity, but it all started from the master. So it was very, very interesting to have this experience that was very challenging for some parts, but it led that to a greater good.
Thank you, Brian. As before, if you want to ask something to Brian, raise your hands. And don't be afraid, or write in the chat if you want to know more about his job or about his experience.
Yeah, I don't have to leave right now, so feel free to
ask. They have some time to think about the questions. Okay.
Thank you very much, Brian, also for being so effective in delivering your passion and in presenting us your experience. It was really nice to listen to that. So while our attendants think about any questions they could have in mind, I could go ahead and describe briefly how the master works. So the teaching experience that we have, the learning experience that we provide to our students is really interactive and hands-on. And we do this through several different activities. We have just put some of them here on the slide. Okay, also the pictures, I love them. They are very recent. These pictures were with the last cohort of students, so you can see them. I think they were visiting here the airport, the Venice airport.
No, this is a cruise ship.
Oh, this is a cruise ship. Okay, I should have, looking outside the window, I should have
I don't
said
know
that.
if the English
You're
is
right.
Ponte di Comando.
Also the airport.
There was the
Yeah,
airport
because I
before.
remember that the airport was in
This
the
is
list.
Ponte di Comando of a cruise ship.
That's great. Okay, so we have this industry days, industry classes, live projects. These are all the real world learning experience that we categorize under these labels, but they are very disparate and very different from each other. So You will go into companies and to cruise ships, into airports, and you will have also classes into these wonderful locations. Okay, you will have access to some of the top managers of the top companies in the tourism industry that we can reach. We are in a very conveniently located city. You know, Venice hosts most of the big names, and so we can reach them very easily. And so you will have these top managers giving classes to you, going in depth into some technicalities of the different jobs, but also explaining to you the more vibrant topics that are somehow affecting or changing or characterizing the tourism industry at the time of your studies. Then you will have some classes with academics that are wonderful professors that are very experienced into the teaching and research into the tourism industry, but they really have the capability of being, let's say, within the context of a master or professional master. So it's really applied, the type of lectures that you will have, looking specifically at some topics that are characterizing this new edition of the master. So innovation, the technical skills, and of course, we will have some hands-on on that. And then another, let's say, pillar of our learning experience is something that I think it's really key in delivering our top quality learning experience. That's the tailor-made career service. So you will have a specific part of the program devoted to developing your soft skills and leadership characteristics. Then you will have a lot of support in defining what's the fitting internship experience that you need or you want. I have some examples in mind of students that started with an idea, but then after this counseling period, understood that the experience they needed was different. So we do this together also because we know that the internship is very critical. I mean, for for your progress and for your future profession. And then, of course, you will have support in doing some interview simulations, meeting with HR managers, and all that can help you in, let's say, entering the job market. How's the calendar organized? We start in January with our online classes, and it's part-time. So we have Thursdays and Fridays that are devoted to online classes. Then we have one of my favorite periods that I hope we'll be able to extend the soonest possible. That's our full immersion weeks period. That's in March. So we stay together on site for 4 weeks. And here we have the industry days, the fieldwork, the visits, the live project development, some part of personal development, so we can have in-person meetings and interviews. And then if we can, we have also some in-person classes. For example, I love to teach in person to my students, so I try to have at least one class together during the full immersion period. Then we go to the summer period that's devoted to the internship or work activity, depending on the type of path you will select. And we will be back in October with some further classes and courses, and to conclude with our project work, discussion, and graduation finally. The full immersion in March, as I said, already mentioned, it's really going into top quality brands, names, and institutions and organizations. So just to name a few, these are some of the last we visited together with our students. And let me stress that this is a kind of unique opportunity, because I know we have many, let's say a few competitors as tourist masters, but I'm sure that I'm not mistaken if I say that the Ciset Master, our Tourism Innovation Master, is the one that can really offer you more than 3 decades of top quality learning experiences. And this translates, first of all, in a huge network of alumni. I mean, I used to do these open days because in the last years I'm always here, and never we had the same alumni coming to present the experience. And all our alumni are working in top institutions, and they have some great experiences to share with the former prospective students. So this is a network that extends beyond being part of the open days, because with our alumni, we build these opportunities for internships for our current students, for example. And then the quality of the master. And so it's easier for you if you are hiring someone to go to the graduated students from the Ciset Master, because you know that the quality is very high. And so it will be easier to hire someone from here. So this is what we built together here in Venice. That's a family, let's say, a huge family of people passionate about the tourism industry and working in the industry, both from the academic point of view and from the professional point of view. And this gives us the opportunity also to visit such huge, important institutions in this sector, as some of the ones that you can see on this slide. So that was all from my side. I leave you before taking some Q&As if you have. With this very important last call, please ask. So we are really available on many different means. So the girls from the master are available on WhatsApp, by email. We have many information published online. I'm available as well by email. So please just contact us, send us your CV, ask for a first idea about what can happen for you within this period. We're here just to guide you through the selection process. That was all from my side. So if you have any questions, also for Brian, who kindly is still with us, we are more than happy to take them.
All day. Right to think. Just to let you know that if you want to, you can enter the website. You see the address down there, and you can also schedule a video call with the team. If you have any doubts about is it the right path, I'm too old in the last 3 days. Kind of that was the main theme of this kind of conversation. Is am I too old? I want to change my my job and my career. If you want to know if the competencies you already have can be useful, can be translated into the tourist sector, or how you can start a career there, we just reach out and schedule a video call, and we will be happy to also kind of help you understand better this world of opportunities that tourism industries offer, which can be very difficult to understand from the outside. You just miss a lot of what's in there, really, just looking at it from the perspective of the client. You see almost nothing, just a point of the iceberg, of a big iceberg, really. So just to, and you can also write through Facebook or X or Instagram. We are, or LinkedIn. We are on every possible social media except TikTok, but we decided we had enough.
In the
You can
meanwhile,
find
this
also the link in the chat to schedule a video call.
Thanks, Elisa. Yes, I was saying the same. Okay, guys, if there are no further questions, I mean, okay, no, we have
Maybe
hand
there is a
raised.
question from
Yeah.
Greta.
Greta, please go ahead.
Oh, yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, perfect.
Yes, perfect.
Hello. My question was for Brian, actually. I just wanted to know, coming from a humanistic background, because if I remember right, he studied languages, Japanese. How was the initial approach to the world of tourism, and I guess also management, so numbers, analysis, and all of that?
Good question, I would say. It's very fair. I would say that things when you start working, especially with an internship, become clearer because it's not mandatory to have a lot of knowledge in terms of skills of reasoning, but more that the basics will be, of course, assessed by the master. But I would say that putting things in practice and having the flexibility and also willingness to learn is the basics and the most important asset that you can have. So instead of worrying too much about I studied languages, I don't know if I'm fit for this, I would say it's better to think about how flexible am I to rediscuss everything and try to learn from doing. And if the answer is yes, I would like to push myself a little bit, then I wouldn't worry too much, I would say. I am very bad with numbers. I still will be, but it's very important that you try to do your best, and this is appreciated by most of the biggest players in the industry as well.
Okay, thank you. That's good news.
Yes,
Thank you
and
so
from the
much.
point of view of having followed a lot of students coming from a background from languages, humanities of various kind, international sciences, as you heard, but then they become chief financial officer of a big. So it's not impossible, and often the real problem is your perception that you are not able to do this, while you are able to do it in reality. We also have some good teachers, I have to say, that are very good at transferring and give you the basic knowledge, what you need to know and the way you need to approach things in order to then understand whatever in that kind of, from the point of view of accounts or from the point of budgeting and so on. So they are really good at all statistics and so on. So you can really grow and develop this kind of competencies. But mostly it is in your head, really.
If I can have something from the, let's say more strictly academic point of view. I mean, I've seen many students as well, but if I can reassure Greta, I mean, we really have seen some efforts. I really loved Brian's answer because I think it really gets to the point. It's the same for the master period. I mean, we have also working students with this part-time organization, and still together we build these new competencies, also for those who come from very different backgrounds. We build together the knowledge and the capabilities they need to be able to do that step. Okay, it's not impossible. Many students were really scared about that, but I mean, professors are there for you, and we have this very informal attitude, let's say, and so also classes who are very practical are built exactly for this, for helping everyone to get to the same exit point, let's say. So It's doable, totally.
Yes, and there is a
Thank
big difference if you are learning something, because many I think thinks of it like mathematics, and you're learning something less just to solve this abstract problem, and this is one thing, and the other thing is when you start to you learn it already applied in a way. And that's if you come from a humanities background, this helps a lot, really a lot, because you see it applied, it makes sense, and this really helps you to understand it.
Great. Thank you so much.
Okay.
I think we are perfectly on time.
Fine.
If there are no further questions, guys, I thank again Brian for being here with us till the end and for being so kind of taking our questions. I remind to all our attendants that we have many means, so get in touch, don't be scared, just ask. We will be here available to answer all your questions, of course. And thank you everyone for being here. Hope to see you soon in class.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.